Hi guys, Pudn here. Welcome back to another episode of Forza Motorsport on my channel. Today's race is around Daytona International Speedway, racing the Audi Sport RS3 LMS. I'll just give you some information on the car. The RS3 LMS takes the A3 line to the track in its menacing wide body with a huge front splitter and massive rear wing. Compared to the production model, which uses a 400 horsepower Audi 5-cylinder motor, this car is actually slower, until it comes to the turns, that is. TCR rule limit displacement to 2 litres, but the 345 horsepower turbo 4-cylinder is in no slouch. It's actually a 2 litre turbocharged 345 brake horsepower, 310 pounds-foot, which is 420 newton meters, with a front-engined, front-wheel drive 6-speed transmission, and the weight roughly is 2,601 pounds, which is just under 1,200 kilograms. Okay, like I said before, the track we are racing today is the Daytona International Speedway. I'll just give you a little bit of information on that. Built in 1958 by NASCAR founder William France Sr., Daytona International Speedway is home to the prestigious Daytona 500. The 24 hours of Daytona and racing events from nearly all genres of racing. Thanks to its banked high-speed corners, 90% of the course can be viewed from any stadium with 100,000 seats. Okay, just a little information on the race. I didn't qualify, started at the back of the grid. It's a full lobby, 24 cars. I just thought to give it a go because it was last minute jumping into the vehicle. My own little custom tune, which I did actually play about with the gear settings, so I actually got a lot of speed in the straights, which was a good advantage, especially on this track. So started at the back, as I said, to see how far I get. And as you know, you can actually see it's pretty much hectic from the get-go. And the guy in front there, this guy called Psycho, let's just say this guy plays a pivotal role in the race that I do take part in, because let's be honest, this guy basically was exactly what his name says. He was a psycho, and you will actually find out in the race to find out what happens. So up on the inside of the first couple of corners, as you know, Psycho's there as he would be. For some reason I don't understand why he was driving very erratically. It's not like his car, he couldn't keep the car on a straight line. It was just weaving all over the track, hitting people, hitting everyone basically, and all I was trying to do was trying to stay away from him. I mean, I'm getting shunted from the rear as well, as you can see, and if you look at the radar you can see how many cars around me. It's quite difficult to get into a nice open area, just to get some heat into the tyres and get round the first lap, which cars are sliding everywhere and I'm bumping into everyone, everyone's bumping into me, and I'm just trying to stay away from everyone basically. But I always seem to be involved with this guy, this Psycho Rip 5887, and if you look in the top right hand corner you can see him. He's not giving me any room, just keeps tapping me just to make sure I know I'm there. He knows he's there, I know he's there. The radar doesn't tell lies. I just don't understand why he just can't just concentrate on racing instead of wrecking people. I ended up running wide there on that little infield section because I knew I was going to get hit up from the rear. And as again, my friend Psycho's up on the inside, he's pushing me off the embankment, keeps doing it. I lose a bit of speed, so I took him behind him, and my thought was just to ride it and get into his slipstream and pull out onto the straight and see if we can get past him. I do have a little bit of a better gear ratio set up for me to pass him on the straight. 6th gear, he's knocking up to nearly 175 mile an hour. So I know I can actually beat him if I can get into a straight line, but he's not giving me any room at all. Coming down to start the second lap. This is only actually an 8-minute race, like I said, so it's only 4 laps, so it's pretty much mad from the beginning to the very end. I'm up into 17th from 24th position, which isn't too bad, but I know I could have done a lot better if Psycho wasn't on the loose. Obviously, his name does fit the bill. So currently in 16th, maybe just under 17th, razor's edge on my left hand side. We've got a guy called Steve SR, he's in front of me, and we've got another guy in front in an Audi. Audi seems to be a very popular car. I just picked this one because I just thought it was different than the Civic, because I've been racing the Civic for so long now, Just thought I'd give this one a go, and I actually find out it's very, very competitive. You can get a good tune for it, because I have been watching a lot of videos just trying to do some tuning myself to see if it actually helps, and I have to say it did help a lot. So coming out onto the second lap now, and this is where the big incident happens. As you can see, my friend Psycho's up in 14th, and he's giving this guy a bit of a hard time in front, just rubbing him, you know, basically being menacing and aggressive. And if you watch now on the replay, you will see by the radar, I get alongside him, and guess what happens? He pushes into me, taps my rear and spins me round. So what I did, I'd actually put a couple of little replays of the incident just to give you another perspective of what happened. It wasn't down to my mistake at all. There you go, I come up on the inside, he sees me and he just gives me a tap. So basically it's not due to me being an idiot, it's just him being an absolute psycho. Like I say, it's in his name, he just can't help himself. I just don't get it myself. You know, I'm losing rating points just by being in these lobbies with these idiots. And let's be honest, it's not what I enjoy doing, taking part in races where I'm just trying to avoid people. But anyway, just let me know your thoughts on that. You know, I think it was over aggressive, I think it was deliberate, but anyway, that's just me. Anyway, we'll move on anyway to the end of the second lap. So I'll get a little bit of a run up into 17th place now from 24th, and I'm catching Stiv SBR, not Stiv SR as I said previously, up 5 seconds on my lap time, so I can get a bit of cleaner. I know I can maybe thump in a couple of positions. I was hoping to get a top 10 from the back of the grid, but 24th place in 4 laps to get anywhere within top 10 would be an astonishing achievement for me personally anyway, especially how this race turned out. So don't forget guys, if you do like my content, do please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell for future updates, just so you know that when I post a new video you will get a little confirmation to say there's a new video for you to watch if you are so interested. So up in the inside now, up into 14th, still behind Stiv. I'll just call him Stiv, it's a bit easy to pronounce. He's in another Audi as well, very popular car. Just trying to get up on the inside. He did leave a little gap there for me to take, and guess what, I'm up towards catching Psycho. Now my intention wasn't to actually get vengeance on him, I'm not that type of driver, but it got me that rattled, this guy, by the way he drives and the way he was doing it in practice, because I didn't qualify. I just thought, if I get close to him, I'm just going to return the favour. I'm just going to give him a little tap and knock him off the track. If that came, then that would be the case, and if it didn't, I would just race as normal. But my car's a lot quicker than the straight line, as you can see. I'm already catching him before the little infield section. Just biding me time here, because I know if I can get onto the straight now, I can actually push and catch him up. We're coming up to the end of the end of lap 2, the beginning of lap 3, up nearly 5 seconds on the last lap, on the third split on the second time. So if you just noticed, and if you look in the bottom left hand corner, you can see there's quite a lot of cars quite close to each other, and the replay shows there's actually 5 cars abreast. So coming into the end of this lap now, coming up into turn 1, and guess what, the situation does arise where he is on the actually outside of the first corner, I'm on the inside, and guess what happens? I just give him a little tap, because, you know, why not? Because I'm just returning the favour. I'm just thinking, well, why should I be penalised for trying to drive clean when he can't be bothered to? So we'll get back on with the race now. Up into the 14th position, Stiv made a little mistake there on the inside corner, so I got up on the inside of him, and we're down behind a RRP 979 in P13. So we're just going to chase him on the infield section now. Just try and stay behind him. I know that if I can get onto the oval section, I should be able to pass him. So fingers crossed that could be the case. So get as close as I can to him, get into the slipstream, and hopefully, he ended up braking a little bit early there. I ended up hitting him, not deliberate, not malicious. If you know from my videos, I'm not that type of driver. So up on the inside of him now, I did try bump drafting a bit, but I did actually realise I was a lot quicker than him in a straight line. I was going to run a bit high at the end, but he ended up pulling high anyway, so running up on the inside of him. Before the little, I think it's called the bus stop on this track, before this little infield section where you do like a little left-righter, So come down here, brake nicely. There's a guy there, goes off, Corridor X447, I think his name was. And this Lost in Space guy, I think he was Lost in Space. He ran a bit wide as well. We're up in 9th position now. We're going up to the end of the race. So basically objective complete. Getting within top 10 of finishing, starting 24th on the grid is a great achievement. And lo and behold, this guy's running out of fuel. And what does he do? He pushes the other guy into the wall because he's just got nothing else to do. Anyway, up into 7th position. So from 24th on the grid, I did actually get a penalty for pushing Psycho off the track. It did knock me down to 8th position. And as you can see, they're up 16 positions from 24 to 8. I finished in 8th place with a lap time of, when I scroll down and scroll back up, a 1:58.646. I think the guy correct to him was a 1:55.1, which is McQueen. So congratulations to him. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think of this race. Let me know if you do actually race the touring cars. Are you enjoying it? Do you race different types of cars, or do you just stick to one class? But I have to say, it's a very enjoyable race. I hope you did enjoy this one, guys. So there you go, P8. Congratulations to the guys who got onto the podium, well deserved. And don't forget, if you do want to watch more videos, I will put one up in the corner for you right now. And I appreciate all your support. I'm hoping to hit 500 subscribers very soon, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.